Hello, welcome to Cold Open News. I'm Collin.
And I'm Collin.
And here's today's top news stories.
Has Jason Momoa been confirmed as Aquaman?
No!
Oh.
While he probably will end up being Aquaman, despite the countless articles hitting the web this week, Jason Momoa has not officially been announced as Aquaman. The confusion came about when a website referred to a Variety article from back in June, which stated that HitFix.com had confirmed for themselves that Momoa had been cast as Aquaman. So while he probably will still end up being Aquaman, we have not heard any official word yet from Warner Brothers or DC Comics. But in actual Aquaman news, a solo movie for Aquaman finally got announced, along with 2 writers.
Kurt Johnstad and Will Beall have both been brought on by Warner Brothers to write scripts for the Aquaman movie.
Are you excited for Aquaman movie?
I'm gonna have to see how they do with Batman vs. Superman. It really does kind of set the tone for what their new universe is going to be.
Absolutely. The big rumor right now is that Jason Momoa as Aquaman will somehow in some way appear in Batman vs. Superman.
Well, he's gonna be the villain.
Yeah.
We've been over this.
God damn it.
I want to see how he does as a villain role.
He's not gonna be the villain.
He's gonna be the main villain.
And I think it'll be really interesting for him to have a standalone movie as the villain.
Remember when that like oil rig was being like demolished? Literally Aquaman mad about the oil drillers.
I hate you so much.
Jason Momoa's Samoan mimosas.
Yes! Next up, Power Rangers gets a release date, July 22nd, 2016.
I'm so pumped for a Power Rangers
Oh, I
reboot.
know. I'm interested to see if they bring back anyone.
I'm sure at least 1 or 2
But
will make a cameo in some way.
Yeah, Jason David Frank isn't doing anything,
Yeah.
eating the crap out of people.
The biggest thing that I hope they bring back is the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song, because
Oh.
that shit was dope.
That was the coolest.
Yeah. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin
no,
Power
Collin,
Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, people in plastic suits, Power Rangers! That was spot on.
Collin, that was the theme song from The Adventures of the Real Gummy Bears. that theme ruled.
That theme was great.
Because it introduced children to thrash metal. The whole song is a wicked guitar solo.
It is.
Like,
the original series debuted in 1993. It is 21 years old.
yeah, it can drink now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been watching it.
Guys.
It has been.
It has been drinking
Can we get
heavily.
Power Rangers?
What?
Nothing.
So it's coming out in July 2016,
Yeah, which is-
along with like everything else apparently.
Yeah.
You've got The Big Friendly Giant
Yes.
by Steven Spielberg. You've got a Marvel movie, Guy Ritchie's King Arthur, Planet of the Apes movie.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just tons
Angry
of
Birds
things.
movie.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that'll hurt them at all. I think they've got enough, kind of like with the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, which got rough reviews, but kind of
Yeah, it's
based
supposed to be
on
awful.
the family friendly and the fact that it's got a nostalgia factor to it.
When you advertise something so heavily, you do hit a point where it becomes impossible to not make money on it.
Sure.
That's the reason Last Airbender was actually a commercial success. Why is Guy Ritchie doing King Arthur?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, that's not his wheelhouse. Whatever.
He might be trying to break out of that, you know?
Okay,
I think he could.
He does exactly one kind of movie correctly. Snatch, Lock, Stock, and to a lesser extent, Rock and Roll.
Rock and
All pretty
Roll was
good
good.
movies. Yeah, all pretty good movies. Anything else he's ever tried to do is terrible or mediocre. Sherlock Holmes was
fun.
fine.
It was fun.
And number 2 was garbage.
I didn't think that, but you're entitled to your opinion, sir. I can enjoy a movie because it's fun. Not because it's good necessarily, but because it's fun.
Colin, it wasn't
I'm
fun.
not saying that it's my favorite adaptation of Sherlock Holmes.
I think you did say that.
Wait.
Yeah, you heard it.
I heard it.
Back up.
Fuck
2
you.
people.
Camera heard
Fuck you.
It's on camera.
You're okay. Fuck you.
You heard it, right? Colin said that Sherlock Holmes 2 is his favorite movie.
Bad Boys 3 has been confirmed by Martin Lawrence. Not that we didn't already know that it was coming, but he kind of gave us a little bit of insight as to where the project was at. Recently in an interview with Conan O'Brien, he said, I just talked to Jerry Bruckheimer yesterday and he said, it's real, they're working on the script, they're getting close, and it all looks good. Best part, I guess, if you're a fan of the Bad Boys series, is that Will Smith is supposed to be coming back as well.
Well, Will Smith has been kind of off the radar.
Will Smith cannot retire until Wild Wild West 2.
Yeah, well, he does have Independence Day 2 coming
Oh,
up
that's right.
too.
Is he going to be in that?
Supposedly. I will say this about the Bad Boy movies. My only real complaint, and this is kind of my biggest complaint about Michael Bay movies in general, they always kind of overstay their welcome. They build up to a certain point, and when you think that, okay, cool, here's the final showdown, then we have a sequence of like 8 things leading up to that final showdown within the final showdown.
Yeah.
It never quite knows when to just pack it in.
Yeah, and so you get,
to the point.
Climax of the movie is just kind of stretched out. There are only so many movies about like, you know, drug lords in Miami that I can really care about. Honestly, if Bad Boys 3 was set in Vancouver, I'd be down. Just Bad Boys in the cold.
Bad Boise.
Bad Boys
Oh,
3!
Henry, nailing it this week.
Man.
Oh.
This is his first movie since 2011, I believe, which was
Big Mama's like father, like son.
was that the name of the movie?
That was the name.
Was that Big Mama's House 3?
Yeah, third one.
Wow.
The Dark Knight Rises to the Big Mama series.
Big Mama
If you
Rises.
will. Big Mama Rises.
So overblown and a little disappointing, but still kind of great.
I enjoyed it. That was fun.
Like you enjoyed
Well, no, not Big Mama's. God
Collin,
damn it.
There we have it, folks. Collin actually kind of enjoyed Big Mama's House 3.
It's his favorite movie of all time. Barely edging out Sherlock Holmes 2.
Yeah.
That's all we have for our main news stories this week. We have a bit of a format change from here on out. Trailers of the week with Ben are now their own segment. Here's a quick preview of it right here.
If you like a bunch of retired people
And I don't.
enjoying their final days in a hotel in Asia,
Okay.
Last up, we have movies coming out this week. Big one is the next Sin City movie, Sin City 2, Dame to Kill For.
I haven't seen A Dame to Kill 1 through 3, so I'm looking forward to this one.
You're fired. If I stay,
When the Game Stands Tall, Love is Strange,
are you here?
and The One I Love. That's all we have for this week. If you like what you saw, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Make sure to drop us a comment below. And last up, we also have a question of the week, which will be posted right down here. We'd love to hear you guys' feedback on the show and what you think about the question of the week. So make sure you follow up on that, you son of a bitch.
We'd love to hear what you guys think about our nonsense.
Spouting out your face hole.
Face hole.
Face hole. Well, I'm Collin.
And I just blew it.
Can you help me? What's your name? My name's Roosevelt Lee Roosevelt. Roosevelt, what town are you stationed in? I'm stationed in Poontang. Well, thank you, Roosevelt. What's the weather like out there? It's hot. Damn hot. Real hot. Hotter than this is my shorts. I can cook things in it. Little crotch pot cooking. Well, can you tell me what it feels like? Fool, what is hot? I told you again. Were you born on the sun? It's damn hot. You can be a little thing. I saw it so damn hot. I saw one of those little guys in the orange robe burst into flames. It's that hot. You know what I'm talking about. Well, what do you think it's going to be like tonight? It's going to be hot and wet.